Hello everyone, hope you've been having a good week. Today I thought I'd introduce some words which are different between American English and British English, even though their meanings are the same. So as I often do, I've put together a list of words, and we've got the English way of saying it and the American English way of saying it. So the first one we've got here is anti-clockwise, okay? And you can check the jimaku for the actual meaning in Japanese as well. So we've got English, we've got anti-clockwise. In American English they say counterclockwise. And I think even if you said counterclockwise in England, people would understand what you mean, but it's just common usage is to say anti-clockwise. The next one we've got is aubergine in British English and eggplant in American English. Now, I know the first time I heard the word eggplant, I had a strange image in my mind of a plant with lots of hard-boiled eggs growing on it. So I think most people in Britain would probably understand what this means, but there might be a few people who aren't sure exactly what that is. Okay. The next one we've got is bank holiday in British English and legal holiday in American English. So I guess most people would at least work out what this means because they're very similar. The next one we've got is biscuit in British English and cookie in American English. So in British English, cookie means is a type of biscuit with lots of small pieces of chocolate in. So if you say cookie in Britain, people might have a specific image of what you're talking about, when actually maybe you're talking about something more general. The next one we've got is bonnet in British English and hood in American English. Now I think if you're talking about cars, anyone who knows about cars would be able to understand both meanings of this word. Okay. The next one we've got is bum bag in British English and fanny pack in American English. I think people in Britain are quite familiar with this term, so yeah, you could probably say both in either situation, and in the conversation, given what you're talking about, hopefully people understand what you mean. The next one we've got is car park and parking lot, and I think there again it's pretty clear what you're talking about, so you don't need to worry about saying either word, but as you can see it's just a different way of saying it between the two countries. The next one down, again, chemist and drugstore, chemist in British English and drugstore in American English. Again, it's quite clear. I know certainly in Britain we would understand what drugstore means, and I guess in America they would probably understand what chemist means. Please correct me if I'm wrong. The next one we've got is chips in British English and French fries in American English. So this is what we have with fish and chips. That's probably an easy way to remember it. And in Britain we have French fries at McDonald's. They are on a McDonald's menu, so most people in Britain would be familiar with the term French fries. And then the last one we've got is crisps and potato chips. So this is an area where you maybe need to be careful, because if you say potato chips in Britain, people might think of the chips that you have with fish and chips and not the chips that people think of as crisps. So with these three here, it's very easy to confuse people. So I think it's good to make sure you say the right word in these cases. Okay, so I hope that's an interesting start into a few words that are different between British English and American English. And as always, if you've got any comments or questions, or you've got different opinions about whether the Americans would understand the British English and vice versa, I'd be happy to hear your comments. So please feel free to write comments on the message board. Okay. This weekend coming up, it's going to be bonfire night, so I'll be going to watch some fireworks in the local town, which should be fun. Okay. I hope everyone else is having a good weekend, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Okay. Goodbye.